I'd love for the cameras to
Good Monday morning, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me here on Wave Now. I'm Myra Ansari. Hope you're having a great day so far. We are going live to a press conference with the mayor. He's making an announcement regarding technology and connectivity investment in several parks and community centers. And this is taking place at the California Community Center. They're getting set up right now. We're just waiting for them to start.
Hi. Yeah, I understand that, but I mean, I might be holding up every time you're going to ask it. Once we finish the press conference, you all can go get video in the computer lab and the print shop. It's pretty good. I know, but then they're going to go way later. What's the minimum? Why?
Crazy day today.
That works.
Well, good morning, everybody, and thank you all for joining us here at the California Community Center. I want to thank Rhonda Harrison and her team for hosting us here today. And I want to thank every one of the staff, the partners, the volunteers, thank you, who helped make this center an important place in the lives of people in the California neighborhood and surrounding neighborhoods. I first stepped foot in this building about 20 plus years ago when my wife was a teacher right next door at Wheatley Elementary School. And I've seen how important this center is to kids and others here in the California neighborhood. A safe place where people can come and gather and explore and learn and have fun activities like karate on Mondays, Zumba on Mondays, lots of things that are going on. Children come here for after school programs. They can play basketball and other sports. They can get help with homework. They can get a hot meal at the kids' cafe. And people now can take advantage of the updated computer lab as well. And that's why we're here today, to kick off our National Digital Inclusion Week. We're here to celebrate the work that we're doing across the city to make technology more accessible to people. And it's important to remember that too many people in our city are struggling to meet their most basic needs, like food, housing, medical care, transportation. And so one of the things that Louisville Metro government that we're working to do is to work with partners across the city to address those needs. There are about 45,000 homes in Louisville that don't have a computer, and many more can't afford or have incredible difficulty affording internet service. So in addition to all of the other challenges that those households face, they're at a huge disadvantage when it comes to accessing information, job opportunities, learning, and so much more that we all come to rely on the internet for these days. Think about just about young people, how important it is for young people to have opportunities to learn, to explore, to do their homework, to communicate with others, ultimately to look for jobs and beyond. It's as important as learning to read and write, and it's only getting more important every day. And that's why digital inclusion is so important for all of us here at Louisville Metro government. Our libraries and our community centers, like the one here in California, are incredibly important to help support that work. We've been working with state and federal government and private sector partners on digital access. We've upgraded our computers and computer labs like this one here with $270,000 in digital inclusion grants. We've applied for more funding, and we hope to continue to build on this work. This past May, we announced a series of upgrades to the computer labs in our community centers. The upgrades include adding digital creative spaces with 3D printers, VR headsets, and more. I encourage everyone to pop their head right here in the next room over. And you'll see how these improvements right here at the California Community Center have now been completed. And I know that Ron and her team love seeing when people are taking advantage of this great technology that is open to the community. Our our community centers are managed by Louisville Parks and Recreation, and our parks are also an important part of our digital inclusion work. I'm so thrilled that we're making significant progress on installing free Wi-Fi, high-speed Wi-Fi throughout our Louisville Park system. In the last 6 months, close to 12,000 people have accessed high-speed Wi-Fi for free in our parks. And one of those parks with the highest usage of Wi-Fi so far is the Alberta O. Jones Park right here in the California neighborhood. Already, we've implemented high-speed free Wi-Fi in 17 of our parks, and we have 25 more parks that are scheduled to be completed before the end of this year. I want to thank Chris Site, Ricky Santiago, and all of my Metro colleagues who are doing this work to make that possible. This is truly making a positive impact on people's lives with more access to free, high-speed Wi-Fi and internet access. Every person in Louisville deserves access to digital resources, and that's what we're working to provide here to do as we work to make our city safer, stronger, and healthier. And one of my colleagues on Metro Council who has been advocating strongly for digital inclusion, for community centers, for parks, and other neighborhoods that don't have the same access to high-speed internet that other parts of our community do. And that is my colleague, Councilman Ja'Cory Arthur. Councilman?
Thank you. I'm so excited. Just this year alone in the California Community Center, we've been able to get a new refrigerator, a new stove, we got a new TV, we have new computers. This community center deserves the best. The neighborhood deserves the best. A lot of people don't know this, but California is called California because of the California Gold Rush. So a long time ago, when people were running to the state of California to really take resources, right here in Louisville, you had a community of people who were fighting to get resources. In fact, the Courier-Journal reported at that time in the 1850s that people were escaping slavery at the same time. People were running for freedom, running for emancipation, while people were running to also exploit resources. Today, we are here to provide resources. No matter how far west your neighborhood is, no matter how old you are, no matter your lineage, you deserve to be included in the progress of this city, this commonwealth, and this country. Today's a digital age. You can apply for jobs on the internet. You can go to your job on the internet. You can take classes on the internet, pay bills on the internet. You can find your future husband and wife on the internet. The internet is an essential tool that we have today. If you don't have the internet or device to access the internet, it's almost like you don't have access to the rest of the world. So today we are helping address that issue. And I'm begging every resident in California to please take advantage of the computer lab, take advantage of our Louisville Free Public Library's digital inclusion courses that they offer to teach you how to use this technology. If you're a young person, help your granny, help your granddaddy, help your aunts and your uncles, your mother, your father. That's what community looks like. So thank you so much, Mr. Mayor. Thank you to the Metro Parks and Rec team, everybody at Metro. Thank you so much, Sister Rhonda, Brother Ben, who runs the community centers. I'm so excited and proud of what we're announcing today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Councilman Arthur. And one other, as Councilman Arthur just mentioned, another great advocate here has been Michelle King, who is our relatively new executive director of Louisville Metro Parks and Recreation. And her team have been working to install this new technology in our community centers, working to install in partnership with Metro Technology Services, the free high-speed Wi-Fi in our parks, and is continuing to focus on making our parks and community centers world-class places for our entire communities to enjoy. Michelle, please join us.
Thank you. At Louisville Parks and Recreation, we know the importance of access to green spaces and access to recreation facilities, as well as access to technology. So this Digital Inclusion Week, we are happy to talk about the resources we offer and the work that we continue to do. One effort that we are particularly proud of is our Wi-Fi in Parks initiative. Over the past year, Metro Technology Services Department has installed Wi-Fi in more than 15 parks and has equipment in hand to do many more before the end of the year. Data shows that already nearly 1,500 users are logging on weekly, and we know that that number will continue to grow. Putting Wi-Fi in parks is a great way to connect people to green spaces, and studies show that that improves mental health, reduces crime, and has so many other benefits for us as individuals. Having high-speed internet in our parks will also help bridge the gap in neighborhoods considered to be Wi-Fi deserts, providing more people with high-speed internet close to home. We hope that our community will find a beautiful park space where they can work remotely, or study and do homework, or just surf the web at their leisure while enjoying some fresh air. Another way that we are increasing digital access across the city is by upgrading computer labs in our community centers, like the one here at California, which is open now for use. In all 6 community centers, including California, Park Hill, Portland, Shawnee, Southwick, and South Louisville, will not only have brand new computers, but also digital creation spaces, including 3D printers, VR headsets, and more. These computer labs are available during our community center operating hours. That's Friday, 11 to 8, Monday through Friday, 11 to 8, Saturdays, 12 to 5. So I want to personally thank the mayor and Metro Council for their continuing support of our parks and recreation facilities and for making these investments into our community, helping us spread technology access across the city. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Michelle. I just want to reiterate what Michelle closed on, and that is encouraging people here in the California neighborhood and other communities, or as Councilman Arthur said, if encourage people in your life who might not have access to computers, who might not have access to high-speed internet, to come to the California Community Center 5 days a week, 11 to 8, and on Saturdays from 12 to 5. That's what this community center is here for. This community center is here to serve our community. And we're thrilled that we're now serving it in new and improved ways by providing access to technology and high-speed access to the internet, as Councilman Arthur said, that everyone needs and deserves. And we look forward to continue to do more of this and more in the coming months and years ahead. We've got another great announcement tomorrow at the Southwick Community Center about more improvements that we're making to some of our community centers. We will continue to invest in our community centers, to invest in our parks, because everyone deserves great access to the programs, the green space that our parks and recreation centers provide. Thank you all very much, and we're happy to take any questions on this topic that you all might have.
Mayor, the 45,000 homes that don't have computers, where are they?
Well, I think they're concentrated mostly in the neighborhoods that have the highest rates of poverty, which also overlap with so many other social determinants of health that are not at the highest levels right now, and that in neighborhoods like California that we need to invest more in, that we are working to invest more in, but it's a close correlation with levels of poverty in the neighborhoods.
The $270,000 for the grants, is that specifically that money was used here? This center?
Not just, that was for all the community centers, yeah. I don't have the exact number on this center, I don't remember.
In particular, this community center, what is provided?
Do you want to talk about that, Son?
We'll be here all day.
Yeah, please.
I'm Rhonda Harrison. I'm a supervisor at California Community Center. What is provided is we have seniors come in on Tuesdays, and we have karate, we have Zumba, we have arts and crafts, we have partners in the building that does different programs too. We do special events, like we're having a big Halloween party, the 31st. So we have a lot provided at California Community Center.
Will you spell your name? So that down.
Ira, Honda, Harrison.
Thanks, Ms. Ryan. Thanks. And with respect to this program specifically, if you encourage everyone to pop your cameras into the next couple of rooms, and you'll see some of the new computers that are all connected to the internet as well. Councilman Arthur mentioned, I think it was Councilman Arthur mentioned, it's a great new TV screen that's here. So a lot of the technology and the high-speed internet access hardware is what the recent funds were used to pay for.
Those 2 dozen other parks, Michelle, are Mayor that are gonna be getting Wi-Fi in the future? Give me an example of what parks they are, what the timeline is.
I don't have the list.
We'll
on
get
me,
that
but
to
I
you.
can provide you the list.
Are they the smaller parks?
A lot of them are, yeah.
A lot of variety of parks.
We'll get you the list.
And Michelle, you touched some on the upgrades at this center specifically. What are some of the new things that are in the computer center here? Whoever would like to give that. Yeah.
The new things, we have every play system you need. We done had new TV as he spoke on, new refrigerator as he spoke on, new AC unit, thank God. New restrooms, you guys can come see, awesome. So that's the new stuff that we have. We have rebuilt the new game room downstairs. It's called the little game room. So we fixed that up and painted it. We have painted, if you can tell, we got new tile down on somewhere. They poured out the old AC units. So
And who's using the labs? Kids, parents, adults looking to fill out applications? Who are they?
yes, we have adults that come in from 12 to 3. They put in applications. One lady the other day was doing a GED. She took her GED over here, so a lot of them come and do unemployment, most definitely putting in applications.
How many people does this center serve annually, do you think?
At a day, I'm probably serving 100 people a day. Yeah, a day. And the people that use the computer lab is so packed, where now we have to make a list. So we got to schedule them out like every hour so everybody can enjoy it.
Or we
Yeah.
should get more computers.
Yes, I'll get more computers.
Thank you all very much. Have a great day.
Have a good one.
I gotta take my boy out, outside of the library, and they're playing Roblox.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna invite all the cameras.
Yes.
Would you, well, don't follow.
They're following you.
Yeah.
And then the
Rhonda's gonna take you all into the computer lab for everybody.
So the last few times that box seems like it's a little hot. Yeah, I just turned a little on it. I had to this good time. Second time being on this side of it, so.
I forgot to mention the last time.
One knocks down. Yeah. When you go back, people try to grab it with the mic. I was having issues with the box. Everybody was talking. Right.
May I unplug you?
Yes, please.
Nice to see you. After I heard your voice up there, I was like, have a good day.
Make sure all five
Just a notch down.
Yeah, good. That's the key. Nothing worse than not being able to never.
You guys ready?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much.
As long as they have a house. Nowadays.
Yeah. They've already done.
It's like right next to a highway.
I wanted to see by you, because I used to do it on the daycare. I get all that.
They're not turning it on. Is that everybody?
You see on TikTok.
They be here doing that.
Oh, I'm sure.
You can
Yeah.
Oh,
You need to have like a, like that bullet and then. Yeah. Yeah, and then so with upgrades here. And those upgrades. This is like being able to intervention like.
Sure.
So. It's been a while, so that's interesting. I mean, I'm glad somebody's using it, because I was really there. We used to have VR, they were trying to do that. I had a neighbor, and not neighbors, but they are here. It's similar, like.
That'd be great.
Sound like you was nervous there.
I would. Yeah.
that one first.
I mean, it was like a perfect day before. It started, it was kind of like the sun was.
Thank you.
Folks were right behind doing the show. She kept looking at me like.
All right, folks, our photographer is just getting some video, so I'm going to stop the stream there. If you've been with us, you kind of know what the mayor's hopefully going to be implementing to help people get connected to the internet, which will have a ripple effect, and getting them to the places that they need to be, jobs and education and whatnot. So we'll have much more on this story coming up for you later here on Wave News, and I will see you later on. Have a great day.